Hi viewers, so today we will be drawing this 3D object and we will be also adding the dimensions. So now let us open a new AutoCAD ISO file because the units they are in millimeter. So click on file, click on new, double click on AutoCAD ISO 3D. Now here in this object we can see that this 75 is the largest value. That means this is the length of the object, and that also means that this is the front view, and that means we will draw this object in the front view and then give it some width of 52 mm, and at the end we will be drawing this object as well, and based on symmetry there will be another object on this side as well. So let us start drawing this object in the front view. For that, click on this front view. Now we can see that there are various icons. How we can bring them in front of us? By right click, go to AutoCAD and click on these options which are ticked over here, and these icons will be in front of us. So here we will be mostly using the draw commands, modify commands, UCS icons, dimensions, view, visual style, and 3D commands. We will also be using these UCS2, layers, and property boxes as well. So now we are in the front view, and in the UCS2 we can also see that front view has been selected. We can start drawing this object now. So first we will draw a rectangle of 9 by 75 mm. Click on rectangle, click anywhere, and in this direction let us turn on LWT on. So in this direction we will give the value of 75 tab 9, enter. So 75 by 9 rectangle has been drawn. Now we will draw a line at the center of this upper line. So click. In the upward direction this height will be 40, enter. Press enter to get out of the command. Zoom out. Now zoom in. So now click on circle, click on this endpoint. We can see from this diagram that the first circle or inner circle diameter will be 30, radius will be 15, and the outer radius will be 15 plus 8, that means 23. So here we can write R23. So radius, so it is asking us for radius. The radius is 23 now. Press enter, click. This time radius will be 15, so 15, enter. We will draw an extra line. Click on line, click on this quadrant and this opposite corner as well. Press enter. Click on this line, click on offset. Now this distance will be, the total distance is 9, so to either side it will be 4.5. 4.5, enter. Click on this side, click on this line, click on this side. Press escape. Now you will perform trimming. So for that, write TR, enter. Click on this portion, this portion, this portion, this line, this line, this line, similarly this one. Now I will remove this object, this object, this object, and this object. Similarly, we will also remove these two portions. Press escape. Now remove this arc and this extra line as well. For the time being, remove this line as well. We will draw this again. Now we can use press pull. So click on press pull, bring the cursor over here. We can see that nothing is happening. That means we have to create a region first. So REG, enter. Select all the objects, 8 found, press enter, and now we can use extrude command. For that, first go to SE isometric view, click on extrude, click on this object, press enter, and now give the thickness, and now give the width of 52, enter. Click on the front view. We can visualize this object now. This view is not orthographic or plane view. We can go to view, 3D view, plane view, current UCS. And now we can see that the orthographic view is selected. Now we can visualize this object. So yeah, it looks okay. Now we have to add this object. So for that, we'll go to the front view again. We'll click on line, click on this end, this end, this end, and this end point as well. Press enter. So 3 lines have been drawn. Now we have to draw this arc. Now first, let us give color to this cursor so we can know where the cursor is. So we'll go to tools, go to options, go to display, click on colors. Now in the 3D parallel projection, we'll select crosshair, the color is blue. But when we click on 2D model space, the color is white, so make it blue as well. Click on apply and close, click on OK. Now we can see the crosshair clearly. Now click on front view, click on line icon, click on this midpoint. Now we can see a tracking line and write here 49, enter. Press escape, click on this circle icon, click over this endpoint and write the radius of the circle as 23, enter. Press escape, click on this trim icon, press enter, click over here and click over here as well. Press escape, remove this line and this arc, press delete. Now click on press pull, bring the cursor over to this point. We can see that the color is changing and the line type as well. Click and now we can give the thickness as 8, enter. Let's visualize this. Click on isometric view and we can see that thickness has been given. Click on this object, click on move icon, grab this object from this midpoint, click, and now move this object towards this midpoint. Click. Now move these two objects, click them, click on move, click anywhere, and let's move the objects towards this side. We can see that these objects are extra now. Select them and press delete. We can see that the object is complete, but there should be symmetry in the object, and for that this object should be on the other side as well. If we click on the front view, we can see that this object is missing on this side, so we have to use mirror command in order to add this object onto the left side. So let's zoom in, click on this object, click on mirror, select this midpoint as the first point of the mirror line. Now we can visualize where this object will be placed. Now click on this vertical axis anywhere, erase source object, no, enter, and we can see that the object has been completed. Now we would want to union them. Click on union, click on the first object, second object, and now the third object. Press enter, and now with one click the whole object gets selected. If you want to visualize, press shift, control and mouse wheel at the same time and move the mouse wheel, and we will be able to orbit this object. So the object is complete. Click on isometric view. Let's turn off the grids now. Now we have to perform dimensions and we have to add these center lines as well. So the front view is already selected. Click on line, click on the center point, move in the upward direction. When we see the tracking line, then give the value of 49, enter. Now in this direction move the cursor, and when the tracking line is there, then write 52, enter. Similarly, in this view, we would also want to give the height of 49, enter. Press escape. Now we have to add other lines as well, so click on line, click on this endpoint, press enter, enter again, click here and here, press escape. Now select these extra lines and then go to this property second box. We can't see a center line over here, so click on other, click on load, click on center, click on OK, click on OK. So select these lines again, only the lines, not the object, and then go to the second box in the property menu, and here we can see the center line, click. Now the scaling is not okay. For that we have to write LTS enter. Let the scale be 0.5 enter. Still not okay, press enter. Let the scale be 0.1 enter. We can see that the line is thicker line, so we will select these lines again, and this time we will select a thin line weight like 0.15. Press escape, again LTS enter. Let the scaling be 0.2 enter, and this time we can see a center line. Now select all the objects, click on the color menu, let the color be white, press escape, and now go to 3D hidden visual style, and we can see that the object looks exactly what it looks like in this diagram. Now we have to add the dimensions, right? So for that we will click on this face UCS, we will click over this face, click on accept, and now click on this linear option, click on to this corner, then this corner, move the cursor away and click, and we can see that a 9 is written over here, which means the height of this box is 9, which is alright, which is okay. Now let's create a layer for dimensions, so LA enter, click on new layer, click 2 times here to rename and write dimensions. Let the color be white, click on OK. Let's change the color of the 0 layer as well as white, and this time the dimension lines should have a thickness or line weight of 0.15 mm. Click on OK, click on OK. Activate that layer, dimensions, select this object and move this or transfer this to dimensions, press escape. Now we can see that dimensions look okay. Click on linear again, click on this corner, click on this corner and move this cursor in this direction and click. Let's click on this 40 and move this, and let's move this 40 value to here. Click on this 9 and move that as well. Press escape. Now click on linear again, click on this point, click on this line, click on the perpendicular point, click. Now let's add other dimensions as well. Click on linear, click on this corner, move the cursor below and click. Now we have to change the face of dimensions, so click on face UCS, click on this face, click on accept, click on linear, click on this corner, then this corner, move the cursor in this direction and click. Now we have to change the face again. Click on this face UCS, click on this face, click on accept, click on linear, click on this line, click on the opposite perpendicular, and now we can see an 8 value. Click. We can see that the 8 is written below the line, so for that we have to change the UCS icon from that place. So click on this face a little bit above. Now the UCS is written over here. Click on accept. Now click on linear, click anywhere, click on the perpendicular opposite point and click. So now we can see that the dimension is okay. We can move this 8 value a little bit below, press escape. Now again we have to change the face. Click on this face UCS, select this face, click accept, zoom out, then zoom in. Now this time click on this linear icon, click over here and then on the perpendicular opposite point as well. We can see an 8 value. The same problem is happening over here, so we have to press escape, click on face UCS, click on this face, accept. Now click on linear, click on this point, click on this point, click on the perpendicular opposite point, and we can see that the dimension looks okay now. Click again, press enter, click on the same endpoint, move the cursor in this direction. We have an intersection over here, click, and now click again. So the dimensions are complete. If you want to change the dimension style, we have to click on this dimension style icon, click on modify, click on text, let the text size be 4.5, let the offset from the dim line should be 2, click on symbol and arrows, let the arrow size be increased to 3.5, click on primary units, select 0 precision, click on OK, click on close, and now we can see that the dimensions look exactly like the one shown in this diagram. We can also visualize the object in the layout. Click on layout 1, and this is how the object will look like, right? From here we can take the printout using Ctrl P. We can also go to file, click on plot, and from here we can select the printer, and if you want to save the file as a PDF, we have to click on DWG to PDF.pc3. If we click over here and we click on OK, we can save the file as a PDF, right? We can rename the file and click on save. So now the 3D object is saved as a PDF. If you want to increase or decrease the line type scaling, we have to write LTS enter, and now we will write 1 enter, enter again, we can write 0.5, enter again, we can write 0.3, enter, enter 0.2, enter. Now if this looks okay, then we can save again and take the printout. If you still have any questions in this 3D object tutorial, in the 3D commands, in the dimensions of 3D objects, you can always let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching.